Hi Coatman family, my name's Brittany. I'm a registered dietitian at our Vancouver Centre, and today I'm here to talk to you about 3 different strategies that you can use to bring more mindfulness to your meals. We're in a really unique season right now where eating might look a little bit different for you. You might be working from home, spending more time with the kids at home, or you might be providing an essential service and working harder than ever right now. No matter what's happening for you, our eating patterns are starting to look different. And I first want to let you know that it's okay for those patterns to look different in this time that we're in. You might be gravitating towards the kitchen more, having a little bit more snacks throughout the day, or your stress and anxiety might actually lead to skipping meals or forgetting about eating. Remember that all of these reactions are normal responses to an abnormal situation that we're in. And before we jump into our 3 tips for mindfulness today, I just want to start with a little reminder that it's important to practice self-compassion in this time. Food for many of us can be a coping mechanism that we use, and in a time when we're practicing social distancing, grocery shopping less, and staying at home more, we might not have access to our usual coping strategies that we have for managing stress and anxiety, and some of us might be turning to food. And food can be comforting for us. So let's use these mindful strategies as a way to get curious about our eating patterns, our hunger levels in this time, get rid of any self-judgment or shame or guilt around eating, and just start to learn more about what our body needs in this season. So our first tip today has to do with engineering our meal environment, bringing more mindfulness by creating a space that's just for eating. If you're working from home right now, you might find that it's difficult to set boundaries between your workspace and your home space, and it can be harder to be present at mealtimes when we're constantly distracted by email notifications, conference calls, and anything else that might be coming up in our day. So 2 simple suggestions from me to help you create less distractions around your eating environment. First of all, turn off all your notifications and get rid of screens during mealtime. Shut down your work email, put your phone away, and just get present with your meal. Next, to the best of your ability, create physical boundaries between workspace and eating space. So if you're normally working at a desk or in an office, make sure that you have your meal at the table, somewhere away from work where you're not going to get distracted or tempted to just work through lunch and not focus on the food that you're eating. The less distracted that we are at meal times, the better we're able to tune into our internal body cues to determine when we're hungry and when we've eaten enough and we're feeling full. A second strategy to bring more mindfulness to your meals is to get present and let go of any stress or anxiety from the rest of your day before you dig in to eat. A strategy that I commonly use with clients is called box breathing. So to do box breathing, all you need to be able to do is count to 4, which I know that you all can do. So what we'll do is we'll practice one together. Think of it like a box. You're going to inhale for 4 counts, hold that breath for 4 counts, exhale for 4 counts, and hold it at the bottom for 4. I usually recommend repeating this about 4 times as a way to just relax, get present at your mealtime, and let go of any other stress that might be in your mind right now. So let's breathe together. Close your eyes. Inhale for 2, 3, 4. Hold it at the top for 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. And hold it at the bottom for 2, 3, 4. You can repeat that technique as many times or as few times as you need to let go of any stress that you might be hanging on to, relax your shoulders, relax your body, and get ready to eat and really enjoy your food. My third and final tip to bring a little bit more mindfulness to your meals is using something called a hunger fullness scale. This can be a tool that the whole family can use and can actually be really fun to engage kids before and after meal times to start to listen to their own body cues. So think of the hunger fullness scale as a scale that goes from 0 to 10. On the one hand, our 0 feels like we are ravenous, we are painfully hungry. On the other hand, our 10 is when we've eaten to a place of being uncomfortably full. I want you to think about beyond Thanksgiving dinner. You've put on your stretchy pants and you might actually feel sick from eating so much. For most of our meals, we want to be towards the middle of that scale. So on average, we aim to enter a meal at about that 3, where we might feel some physical signs of hunger. We're ready to eat, but we're not overly hungry. About halfway through your meal, pause, take a second to check in with your body and see how you're feeling, what your fullness level is like, and continue eating your meal until you hit about a 7, where you're comfortably full, but you don't feel stuffed or overfed. So a breakdown of what all the numbers look like might look something like this. As we practice tuning into our body and learning when we're feeling hungry or full, we actually can better nourish our bodies and give ourselves what we need in the moment. Sometimes that might be food or a snack, or sometimes we might actually be craving other things, such as connection with a friend, or moving our bodies in a way that makes us happy. Use this as a tool to get curious and learn more about how you can take care of yourself in this crazy season that we're in. So thanks for tuning in, and I hope you're all staying healthy and well.